Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, in between, otherwise undecided or unprovoked, I have to apologize.
I have to apologize.
I made one of the stupidest mistakes I've made on this channel. And I've made a few. They're on record, okay? I've destroyed whole series with these mistakes. I somehow, in the process of recording episodes 3, 4, and 5 of the Walking Dead series, I don't know how I did it. It appears that either I have muted my microphone or that my mic feed was corrupted in some way. Unfortunately, when I went to edit the footage, all of my voiceover was gone. It was all, there was nothing. It was a blank slate. Which left me with something of a dilemma, you see, because I look like a silent era film star in the corner of these videos now. The film audio works, but my audio does not. So I was left with a dilemma. I could either upload the videos with this small apology at the start with me being silent and you just watch my gameplay footage, which is an okay idea. I don't really like it very much. I don't think it's, the best idea I could have. I could re-record the footage, an idea which I actually actively hate. It feels incredibly insincere. It's not what I want the channel to really be. I don't like it, really. It feels like lying, and I don't like being that. Or option 3, which is the option that I have decided to go with, and that option is this. Hello. This is going to be incredibly cringe probably, but I'm going to be in this corner doing commentary over this video for that version of me. Now, I don't remember what I said, to be honest. I don't remember any of it. I've looked over the footage, seen if I could remember some of it. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. But I'm going to be here trying not to talk over the footage too much, because I do that. I will be hopefully interspersing with some of my thoughts that I had at the time. Maybe coming up with little funny new moments. We'll see. This is the best middle ground that I could find, and I am so sorry that this is the best middle ground I could come up with. But it'll essentially be a commentary track. I will be watching live with you because I have forgot. This was filmed a while back, so I have forgotten what choices I made and things like that, largely. So yeah, without further ado and with much apology, let's begin the video. And right off the bat, did you notice that little nose wiggle that I did? I do that so much, this thing. It's because, I don't know, I've got like an itchiness in my nose. It's really frustrating. This is the most pointless commentary ever. Really frustrating, but I do this a lot as well. That's why I do that in the videos. Something itches in my nose, and I don't know what it is. But you don't want to hear about that. That's boring. Let's watch The Walking Dead. Clem is hiding in a cupboard right now. I nearly hid in the shower because I was like, oh, which way do I go? I feel like that would have gotten us caught. See, I just did it again. Oh, and then yeah, okay. So this bitch comes in here, fucking like talking about how they need to throw me out. And she's pregnant, and she doesn't even know whose fucking baby it is. There's like 5 people in this house. How are you sleeping around? How do you even fucking manage that in a house so small? You know? There's not that many people here. Look at me go. Sorry, I'm gonna be distracted by me. Cause look at little me from. I look exactly the same. I'm even wearing. I wear the same shirt in every video. I hope you guys appreciate that. All right. I love this shirt. All right. This is my Monkey D. Luffy shirt. All right. Gotta represent the merch. But so I cut across, and I was very unsure because I was worried that I was gonna get spotted. Immediately get spotted by someone. You might be able to get out of here without being spotted, but I wasn't.
Can you please help me?
You know, so because we're doing like the honesty playthrough thing, I always like to A, be honest, B, ask for help when needed. That actually gets us into a little bit of trouble later on the episode, but I'll let it play out a little bit.
What book? I like books.
It's true, I do like books.
The Gurgles. It's about transdimensional body snatchers. Cool.
It's fun. I remember what I was talking about here. I go on this fucking rambling rant about how weird this girl is, and it honestly gets a little bit cruel, so I'm glad that that part of the audio is gone, because I don't know what took over me. I just, like, got on this weird rant about how annoyingly weird this girl is. I start talking about, like, horse girls in high school, and it just got really out of hand.
My dad says we're out of real bandages.
But she's cool. She, she actively wants to help us out.
That's with the supplies. I'll help you. Good.
See, she's like a BAMF. She's like an absolute total badass. Good on you, Sarah. I like Sarah. Sarah's a good character.
I'm Clementine. We're friends.
Clementine is so calm for, like, having an actively bleeding arm. That must be in so much fucking pain right now.
Girl, you know? Rebecca's okay, but she's old. And
Rebecca is not okay. Rebecca is that pregnant bitch. She is a cow.
She's old enough to, like, be my friend. And then I'll be super old. Yes, we are friends. Promise?
It's funny how
Friends
Clem sounds so insincere when she says that, but I genuinely think that she, like, Clem wants to be friends with people, right? She likes people.
Friends.
And then I was like, actively, yeah. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, pinky promise. Which means we can now not abandon this girl.
Forever.
She's right, it is forever. Like, we can't not do it now.
I'll see if I can find the stuff my dad uses when I get a cut. Let me look around.
Actually, now that I'm watching this, yeah, I don't think you could get out without getting spotted by Sarah. It's funny, a lot of the choices in this game, in the moment, you think are, like, real serious.
Someone will find you.
You think that, like,
I won't.
It's going to drastically change the story. I think a lot of them are fake, to be honest. I think that a lot of your choices in these games, they will lead you down kind of separate pathways. Sorry. They will lead you down kind of separate pathways, but they will generally convert, because they need to keep the story going. They will generally converge back onto, like, a singular path. But I mean, I could be like I haven't replayed any of these games before. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Hey, some of the choices I made in the past seem to really actively be changing the story. I don't know how accurate that is. Actually, one of those choices is about to come up that could have drastically changed a moment.
But they should help stop the bleeding.
This right here. This watch. That watch is actually more important than you think at first glance. I was like, I'm not stealing that watch. Why would I steal that watch? Like, that's obviously a fucking dumb move, because they're gonna capture you at some point, see that you've stolen shit, and then accuse you of stealing shit, right? It actually doesn't work that way, and it subverts that expectation. Which is actually pretty fucking great, in my opinion. It's actually pretty golden. I don't know why I kept snooping. I, like, had the supplies. I was really playing Russian roulette, keeping on sneaking around at this point. I don't know, because I wasn't going to steal anything anyway, so why the fuck am I still hanging around? And at this point, I'm like, we need to go. We gats to go. Gats to go. Ugh, it's such a good little idea, too, to make the stairs so creaky. Because, like, it doesn't do anything, but you actively are like, oh, fuck, someone's going to hear that. Someone's going to catch us. Come on, where is it? You know, what's happening? Could have listened to that door. I was like, nah. Nah, it's not worth it to get a little fucking piddle of information. Nah, because it's... Nah. We don't play risky in these games. We play it safe. I try to play how I would actually interact with a zombie apocalypse. I hope I'm not distracting from the story too much. So, back to it. Clem got her supplies. This moment is way fucking juicier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a classic cutaway. This moment is honestly staggering to me. I think you keep an eye on me in the other corner. I think my reaction will say it all. I don't know how much I reacted, but trust me, inside I was screaming.
I just wish it was better.
Now, I don't know if I screwed this bit up. Tell me, would you have put hydrogen peroxide on first, or would you have stitched first and then done hydrogen peroxide? I think I did it wrong. Oh, I'm mentioning there... I remember what I was actually thinking about. I'm mentioning Resident Evil, I think it is. I think it's Resident Evil, when he just goops up his arm with that shit and it like fixes all his wounds. I'm like, if only this was the same thing.
Fine.
That alone would have put me out. I have felt that shit on like a scraped knee. That shit alone fucks you up so bad on a little cut. And that is a gaping fucking wound. See, this bit is way more than I thought it was gonna be. Oh shit! Oh my god! How unprofessional! I'm so sorry. My phone's vibrating. That's terrible. Turn that off.
Just like last time.
There we go. I apologize. What? I do these hand motions a lot. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, what does that mean? Oh, this is me not being able to figure out the controls. Just look how graphic that big fucking wound is. That's great. Oh. It's just... I kind of just want to let this moment play out. Because it's so fucking gross. Like, be honest, do you reckon you would have been able to do that? Me? Nuh-uh. I also think I mentioned the fact that she like snipped off the bit of thread. And I'm like, Clem, trust me, you don't want to run out of thread halfway. You should have just fucking like left a really extra long bit. It's worth it. But this moment just keeps going. It's so brutal. Like, do you think it's actually providing benefit? Like, she's stitching up her arm, but is she stitching it up enough to actually matter? Like, cause you gotta get like stitches pretty tight, don't you, to like stop bleeding and shit? It's gotta like hold a wound together. Look at me over there squirming. Look at me now, brave boy. Back then, oh, it is gross though. Oh, you did good, Clem. You did good, and I remember saying it back then, and I'm saying it now. You did a good work, Clem. I mean, I guess if you put the bandage on, it's just got to be like good enough, doesn't it? It's just got to be like stitched-ish together. Honestly, if you're just surviving the night, you probably could have gotten away with just the bandage, but Clem's kind of built different. You know what I mean? And oh, jump scare! Like, it's kind of like what? Like I was about to say, it's kind of Clem's fault for leaving the gap open. But what are the odds of a zombie finding the one gap in the fucking wall and grabbing Clem as she reaches down? Come on. I'm struggling. Every time I go to press those keys, by the way, I forget where they... Because I'm not used to PC gaming. Well, never have been, never will be. It's fine. But every time I, like, look for the Q and E, I can't find it. So I, like, panic. I mean, it should be the easiest thing in the world to find, but it's beyond me. Ooh. I remember saying that anchor was going to come in handy. And I'm like, oh yeah, baby, hammer time. Yeah, hammer time. Yep, I've got one joke, and I said it in the first series, and I'm saying it in this series, baby. It's fucking hammer time.
Holy
hey, what's up, dick bags? Remember me? Yeah, I just fucking killed this. Holy shit, I'm actually doing the same hand motions. I just like fell back into my old commentary.
The shed
Still not
should be
bitten,
safe.
bitch.
I'm still not bitten.
Man,
I never was.
Clem season 2
And you
is so
left
much
me out
tougher
here to
than Clem
die.
season 1. It's like crazy.
You patched yourself up?
Of course I
Where'd you get
fucking
that
did.
Did
stuff?
she steal from us?
This doesn't change a thing. She hasn't done anything to us.
Says the man not carrying a baby.
Enough already.
You left me no choice.
You could have just left.
Yeah, and whose
Relax,
baby are you
Rebecca.
carrying, Rebecca? You bitch?
Bring her in.
Whose
and I'll
fucking
take a
baby
look
are
at
you
her
carrying, huh? You don't know? Oh, too bad.
We better get inside.
I'm not gonna bring it up because I'm not an asshole,
You hungry?
Rebecca, but... Am I hungry, he says. Am I fucking hungry? My arm's gaping. I haven't eaten in 3 fucking days. You'll put me in a fucking shed. Am I hungry? Look how fucking pissed off I am over there. I still have that energy about that question. Fuck you, leaving me out in a shed, you pricks. I'll be honest, I think they should have taken that guy's firearm
might
away.
hurt a
I wouldn't
little.
trust him with a fucking gun. I wouldn't trust him with a fucking pellet gun.
How's she look?
Her suturing skills need some work, but otherwise, I say she should be fine.
So, it wasn't a lurker bite?
Bro, I'd be
If it
dead by
was,
now
the
for balls.
fever would have already set in, and her temperature would be through the roof.
Fucking him walking away in a huff just because he's wrong. Look, a society only works. We live in a society, I know, but it only works when we're ready to admit that we're fucking wrong. And his
I wish you
inability to
would've
do
done
so
what you did.
is so telling.
I was hurt.
Me on these
You
fucking
weren't
questions
Because we
too. I'm so
considered you a threat,
indecisive.
which you were. Maybe you still are.
No, I'm not.
We
was-
put you in that
was
shed out
that?
of concern for the safety of our loved ones. And then you escaped and persuaded my daughter to steal from us.
First of all, didn't steal.
I'll give you the benefit
She
of
gave
the
me
doubt,
help.
But there are a few things you need to know about my daughter.
Oh, that's right. He's like
Okay.
super
She isn't like
overprotective.
you. You may not get that initially, but once you're around her for a while, you'll understand. She
I
knew
think
how
this
bad
is
the
the
world
moment
is.
where I figured out, I'm
really
like,
like
oh,
out
she's
there.
not just weird, she's actually like
Cease to
actively
function.
autistic. Like it's not
She's
just
my little girl.
it's not just she's a weird horse girl,
all I
and then
had
I felt
left.
bad.
And I would
That's
ask
me
that you
feeling
stay
bad
away from
about
her.
saying all that shit before. Look at me panicking, not knowing which one to click.
I'm
I feel
sorry.
like they could have
I
given you
didn't
a
know.
little bit of extra time
It's
on
okay.
these. Like
You're
it's
forgiven.
every
Just
dialogue
don't make
box
any more
too
mistakes.
that has a fucking time limit on it. It's like, bro, don't put a time limit like that on me, please. Like I need to fucking decide on things. What do you think I'm talking about there? I think
Hey,
you like
got you some food
running
if you're
down on
hungry?
philosophy of like life and how gross that fucking bowl of shit looks and how I wish I still had that can of beans and how I'm sad
gonna
about
leave
killing
one hell
that
of a scar.
dog. Imagine
Better
just
than losing it.
Yeah, you can say that again.
at some point I
Scars?
should do a silent
They're way cooler
playthrough where
than
just like
stones.
fucking I don't every opportunity to
Definitely.
not say something I just stay silent. Silent protagonist playthrough. Someone's definitely done that. What's up, shit skid?
Hey, look. I just want to say I'm sorry for.
Okay, this moment actually threw me through a bit of a loop. I
Got
was not
kinda
I was
aggro,
expecting him to be a
that
dick
was
for the rest of it,
definitely
but he's
not
actually acting like a human character
Nick's
here.
been known to go off every once in a
Commending
while.
to the writers on
Don't
that one.
hold it against him.
Yeah, I guess we all have our moments.
You definitely had one out there.
You were just protecting your friends. I get it.
I
And then
didn't
I'm
mean to be
like,
so
yep,
harsh.
I'm
I
always, we always are the ones that chill
had a bad
out
experience
everything,
once.
alright? We don't instigate shit. This is a calm playthrough.
We've
We're
all
being
had bad
human. This is how
experiences.
I would do things. It's probably more eloquent than I would say
Nick lost
things,
his mom.
but
We took care of someone who got bit.
It was my fault.
It was no one's fault.
it was your fault, Nick.
We
Nah,
thought
I
we
can't
could
say
control
that.
it.
I don't blame
couldn't.
Nick. Nick's not bad. He's just
And then she turned,
scared.
and his mom was standing right there, and she got attacked. And there was nothing we could do about it.
It's funny because that sort of
Anyway.
parallels
Hopefully you understand.
situations that we've been in I mean, that's parallel cliche situations that are in every zombie property, but it's funny how they like sort
I
of
do.
mirror shit that we've been
Yeah.
through with other parties as well, and then like we have our own perspective on what happened, and that's That's what storytelling gameplay should be like all the time.
So, since you're
Also,
much
wasting
on your
candles
own,
here. Why would you have
what's the
3
plan?
candles lit? You're wasting candles. 1 is fine, and honestly, none
I
would be
don't know.
okay.
I'm kind of on my own now.
Well, you're welcome to stay here if you want. Okay, let yourself heal up. Take some time to sort things out.
See, I like this
Do you
guy.
think everyone else will be okay with it?
No,
You'll just have to deal with
they
it.
absolutely won't be. But we'll find that out later.
So,
Everyone's
What
so
happened to
hostile
your
to this
parents?
little girl, too. It's
if you
weird.
don't mind me
Like,
asking,
she's like fucking 8.
I mean, I assume what happened to them is what happened
It's
to
also
just about everyone's
Okay, that
parents.
is a terrible question to ask.
You're just so young.
It's like asking why people are in
Didn't think you
prison.
could've
It's
made
just
it
something you
on
don't
your own for
ask
so
in
long,
a
but-
zombie apocalypse.
Maybe you did.
Other people took care of me, if that's what you're asking.
I was just curious on how you made it this far.
I just tried to stay with good people and not do anything dumb.
That's how you fucking survive. Possibly.
Hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
No, you shouldn't.
My parents went on vacation and left me with a babysitter. And they never came back. We went to Savannah to find them, but they were already dead.
And then undead.
Wow.
I think I actually just said that in the
I'm
other
sorry to hear that.
commentary. That was weird. I keep doing that. I keep slipping back into the old commentary because I'm forgetting that I'm over there as well.
This man,
Then I met
Found me and
Lee.
took care of me.
Absolute
we
Chad.
met up with other survivors and we all tried to make it.
Lovely.
But it didn't work.
What a fucking... Oh, what a great idea to have
His
a
name was
protagonist
Lee.
only in
He
season
taught me
1.
how to survive.
Like a total
He's the reason I
subversion
keep my hair
of
short.
storytelling. To
What
kill the protagonist, but have the
happened to
story continue. Oh, so good. Sorry, I'm just glazing this game at this point because I fucking... Honestly, it's one of my favorite series.
I killed him.
Yeah, that line delivery came off a little strange.
He got bitten, protecting me.
Yeah, no, because at first I was
And I
like,
had to
uh-oh,
kill
because
him
they're going to
before
think
he
I just
turned.
killed him for, like, food. But I'm glad that she further explained. When it said he will
had to.
remember that, I'm like, oh shit, it's going to get around that I'm a murderer.
I hate to interrupt, but I'm out there standing watch and I can't help but notice this place is lit up like a goddamn beacon in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, it's time to turn in anyways.
Now get your winks while you can, because we're going fishing at first light. Couple fresh brookies for dinner? Wouldn't that be nice?
It makes you think about what the best places to survive would be in the apocalypse. You'd want somewhere with a food source. Honestly, probably on like some sort of fucking sea rig, something like that. Like a what do you call them? Like a oil rig or a mining rig or something
Oh,
like something
you're
out in the
still
water.
here.
I guess there's no escape then, but there's also like if you could fortify it and defend it well, you'd be fucking set. Like if it's an oil rig, flamethrower fucking weapons like
I
Mad
wouldn't be
Max.
comfortable if I were you.
Oh my god, she's such a bitch. Like, why? I'm a little girl, bro. But I
Luke
think, yeah,
invited me to stay.
yeah.
Good for him. But that's not how things work around here. We make decisions as a group, and you're wearing out your welcome.
It's also hilarious how she says we make
got what you came
decisions
here for.
as a
Now
group,
go.
but then decides on her own that I need to go. It's like, well, you're not making a decision as a group, are you, woman? You're being a fucking cow. Alright? You're being a cow. I get you pregnant. You got your pregnancy hormones going on. Stop being a bitch. Figure out who your fucking baby daddy is. Drop it. You know what I mean? Cut it out. It's just... It's a little
How
bit
you holding up? I
convenient,
heard you got
though,
an
that the
earful from
woods are
Rebecca
only
last
full of
night.
walkers when they need it to be. Because,
Once
like,
she
you
gets
walk
going,
for
there's no
hours and don't
bringing her
see
back.
one. And
Her
then,
bark's worse than her
as soon as
bite.
Clem's bitch, she sees, like,
What's
8.
her problem?
Yeah, she's got a lot on her mind lately. Bringing a baby into a world like this.
Yes, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be getting pregnant in a world like
How
this.
far are
It's
these
the
fish
worst
traps?
fucking world to
It
get
ain't
pregnant
much
in.
further.
Clem keeps eyeballing his
Anyone
rifle.
teach you how to shoot? By that I mean taught proper. Any idiot with a finger can shoot.
Yeah, but not a rifle.
Well, that makes sense. Less kick. This thing would probably knock you on your ass. Nick was about your age, first time I took him hunting. Came across this beautiful 13-point buck just standing there on the ridge
Oh
line.
my
Boy
god.
takes the rifle, he
I just
lines
remembered
up the
I
shot
went
just
on a
like I taught him,
whole
and
fucking
then I
tirade
hear him
here
start whining.
about not
He
understanding
turns
what
to
a
me and
13
says,
point buck
I
meant.
can't do it.
I was
can't
like,
shoot it,
is it
Uncle
a
Pete.
is it a
Please
unit
don't
of
make me shoot
size? Is it a unit
Aw,
of how
that's
quality
sad.
it is? What does a
Hey!
13 point buck mean?
Why didn't you
I
wait?
went on for
You
like
want us
10
standing
fucking
around while
minutes
you piss
about
on a
this,
tree?
and guess
You know
what?
where the river
I
is,
still
boy.
don't know. I
Anyway,
still have no idea.
so I
Please tell
grabbed
me in the
gun
comments
out
if you know
of
what a
his hand
13
before
point
the
buck
big buck
is.
runs off, when bang, the gun fires. Boy nearly gut shot me. And of course, the buck gets away.
What are you going and telling her this shit for?
'Cause you almost blew her face off yesterday. Seems relevant. Trying to let her know it's nothing personal with you.
Why are you always giving me a hard time?
Because you're always giving everyone else a hard time.
I apologized already. She accepted.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
It's fine. He apologized.
You're always trying to embarrass me.
You're doing a good enough job of that on your own. Leaving us again.
I know where the fucking river is.
It's funny too because I really love. I think it's Pete. This guy Pete. I love Pete as a character,
So anyway,
but I didn't
found
recognize
that
it in the
buck
moment.
later that season.
He sort of
Shot it right in the
instigates that
neck.
whole
Brought
situation
it up
there.
to my sister's, figuring she'd want to freeze
I guess
some
it's
of
like
the
no
meat.
character's
Didn't
perfect. Like
speak
he's
to
got
me
his
for
flaws.
weeks.
Like he's fucking
Sometimes you gotta
quick
play
to
a role,
anger as
even
well.
if it means people you love hate you for it.
Oh, Peter. He doesn't hate you, Peter. Do I select that?
He
I'm
doesn't
freaking out.
hate
I
you.
did select that.
Nick's father wasn't there much, and he was a piece of shit when he was. So it fell to me to keep him in line, raise him right. Meant I couldn't just be nice Uncle Pete.
Uncle Pete!
Hey, nice Uncle Pete. Oh shit, I am nice Uncle Pete. Oh yeah, the
Jesus,
fucking
Mary and Joseph.
the massacre. It's funny because some of these bodies are like definitely fresher than others. I'm pretty sure. So like,
Full of
what
holes.
happened?
Who do you think did this?
Not sure yet, but it ain't your average gang of thugs, that much I know.
There's a sneeze in here.
Think about it. You're Carver, what do you do?
Who's Carver?
No, oh shit, we're on Carver content.
Check those guys there. Be careful. Some of them might still be moving.
Claims it's like, what should I do? Should I do something? Should I act? Gonna go have a little word with Peter?
What can I do?
See if you can find anything else.
Like what?
Like what might tell us who did this.
That's so non-specific. It's like, I don't know who Carver is, so how would I know what, like, if it's a gang
This one's
logo or
shot,
something?
too.
I wouldn't know what that looks like.
Through the head?
Hang on, let me check.
Yeah.
Check the rest. And
Yep,
look for
definitely
ammo.
shot through the head.
We're running low.
Look for ammo, we're running low. Pete
Can I
keeps...
help?
No, sorry, other
got
one.
it.
Luke keeps fucking shooting it into the dirt. We've gone through about 15 cases of ammunition because he keeps misfiring. Oh my god.
There are more out there.
There's a
This
person.
wasn't no rinky-dink pissing match.
What was it then?
This was a big
Fubar.
pissing match.
Where are you going?
What the fuck
we need
is
to get the fuck out
Fubar?
of here.
Gotta check the
I
rest.
still don't know what
What?
Fubar
Why?
is.
Calm down and think about it, son.
Calm down! We gotta get out of here
Nick,
now!
Nick, for fuck's sake,
Jesus
stop.
Christ.
Everyone
Get a hold
yells.
of yourself.
Shouldn't we go get the others?
Wish we could. But one of these folks might still be alive, and they just might be inclined to tell us who did this. We gotta do
was
this
me
now. Stay
the
here.
whole
Keep searching these.
This is a dumb idea.
You know, Nick, I don't like this either. But sooner or later, you're gonna have to realize a simple truth.
What, that you're an asshole?
That nobody in this world is ever gonna give a goddamn whether you like something or not.
Guys,
You gotta grow up, son.
you gotta stop yelling.
Whatever.
We should be
Come
stealthy
on,
as
Clem.
possible, and
You wanna
everyone's
be
just
useful?
screaming.
Keep a lookout on that tree line. Whoever did this might still be out there, waiting for another sucker to stumble across this mess, just like baiting a fish.
I'm on it.
You always so agreeable?
No.
Good. You'll fit right in with this outfit.
Nah, this is an agreeable
Just keep it
playthrough.
going,
Alright, we are always as agreeable as possible. Oh, hello. Boy got fucking harpooned.
Same deal. was shot to pieces. Hope this isn't anyone you know.
Oh, no, that's Derek. I don't know Derek. Don't waste... Oh, that's right. I was like, don't waste the bullet. And then he did the smart thing and killed him with the little makeshift spear.
More on that side. You check out these ones. See if
Which
there's
is,
anything
yeah,
on them
more
that'll
zombie
tell us who they
properties
were.
should use spears. Because it's the best weapon to fight walkers. You can keep them at a fucking arm's distance so they can't bite you. It's a stabbing and swiping weapon. That dude's fucking dead as shit. Me copying his little face over there. Man, I'm funny sometimes, alright? I can be... Not now, obviously. This is no laughing matter. But sometimes I'm funny. Oh yeah, my shit. So these were... So it must be the guys that raided our camp. Oh yeah, no, we're about to confirm that this guy was there. Yep. No, now I remember. I remember having the exact same thought right there. It's running through my head. Hey, you aight?
You were in the woods with Krista. The woman I was
You
with.
little
What
tired,
happened to
buddy?
her?
Oh, she
Please.
dead.
Tell me. Tell me.
Please.
What is it about getting shot that makes people super thirsty? Do you think it's like there's got to be a reason for it. It's like a survival instinct or something. And of course, me being a fucking kind-hearted sucker just gives him water straight up without thinking about it. Sure, that won't come back to bite me in the ass later on, will it?
Thank you.
Pete!
Oh,
I'm fine.
Peter.
I'm fine.
Peter,
Just-
pumpkin eater.
Just lost my footing. Damn it.
What a shite lie. I saw it.
Lurker!
You saw it. We
I'm out
all
of
saw
ammo.
it.
Come this way. Son of a bitch. Damn it! You get your asses over here, both of you! I'll cover you!
Okay, guys, now this is
gotta
one
get
instance
out
where I
of
think the
here.
decision
Get over
actually
here,
really
goddammit.
matters, and look
Can't
at
you
me
listen to
not
me
being
once?
able to make a
Just
fucking
one
choice.
time? I've got
Look at the
ammo.
zero
Listen
thought
to
going
me,
into my
damn
fucking
it.
head right
I'll see
now.
you way
Panicked.
out. I'll cover you. I've got a clear path over
I'm just
here.
like, shit,
Come on.
Pete's more...
Come on.
Pete will, like, be able to handle himself better, but he's bit. And then I'm like, but I don't like Luke as much. So, I'm gonna go help Pete. Smack him, Clem. And then I'm like, how am I can't hit him on the head. And then it's like, nah, this one you don't hit on the head. That would make too much sense. You gotta hit him on the arm, bro. Then the head. That threw me a little bit. Also love him using his gun as a fucking club. Hang on, why did he use his gun as a club when it still had fucking rounds in it? I didn't pick up on that. Nick sucks.
We have to go.
We gotta go, Pete. We can come back. Well, I can come back. You're fucked. You're bit. And I believe, yep, this is where I ended the episode and had some incredibly witty dialogue, I'm sure. I hope you found some joy in this. It's going to be for this episode and the next two. Again, I deeply apologize for that fact. No, not catches yet. I still got shit to talk about. It's going to be like this for 2 more episodes. This is the first of 3. I do apologize. Hopefully, when we come back in episode 6, everything will be fixed in 6. But until next time, guys, please remember that I really do love you all very much, and I very much hope to see you in the next episode where it's going to be more of this shit. Alright, guys. Catches. That's it. We're done.